Today we're looking at a landmark case that answered a really big question.
That was the question facing India's Supreme Court back in 1973. Let's get into it.
It all started with a land reform dispute, but it became a massive constitutional showdown.
And get this, the government argued it could literally vote to end democracy. The stakes were huge.
But the other side said, no way. The Constitution is supposed to protect us from exactly that.
Now, this fight had been brewing for a while, a real tug-of-war over who had the final say. So it all boiled down to this, two totally different takes on Parliament's power.
The entire case hinged on one word, amendment. What does it really mean?
The court decided amend means to improve, not to just tear down the Constitution's whole identity.
And you know where they found their answer? Right there in the preamble.
They said the preamble was basically the Constitution's soul, its noble and grand vision.
Think of it like this. You can renovate your house, but you can't demolish its foundation. To settle this, they brought in the biggest judicial bench in Indian history, 13 judges.
And the final vote, well, it was razor thin. It came down to just one judge.
And that single vote created something huge, the basic structure doctrine.
So what's in this basic structure? Things like democracy, secularism, and the separation of powers.
What this really did was make the Supreme Court the ultimate guardian of the Constitution.
So it set up a new power dynamic. Parliament can amend, but the court gets the final check.
And this matters because it acts like a firewall for democracy, a safeguard against authoritarianism.
In the end, the court protected that original noble and grand vision of the founders.
This case answered it for one country, but it leaves a pretty vital question for all of us.